Episode 14. Episode 14. We're back. We're back.
Once again.
Another one.
And another one. Still.
Another one. Still. I was trying to find the sample for the still. I couldn't find it, so I might need to kind of rip his voice off and they say, keep going, still. Or you could do it, bro, because you did a what do you call it? You did a reel the other day. Yeah. Still.
I need to do another one.
How's your week going, bro? How's your week and your basically week going?
It's pretty good. I can't complain. I did something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, a really, really long time, and I'm not gonna say what it is just yet. I gave you a sneak peek, but I'm excited about that coming down the pipe. But I did manage to pick up what we got this weekend, which y'all got like 3 weeks ago.
Probably a month ago.
Hey. Grab the jeans. So
damn.
Yeah.
And you had them straight on feet.
Yeah, I did it on foot for the review, which is live right now. It's been getting a lot of hits on that one too. I think a lot of people were interested in this shoe. They didn't want to buy it; they wanted to see it though.
Yeah. I think I had the same thing. When I dropped my Jade Horizon 5 video, got a lot of views on it because that sneaker doesn't come out until like a month after us. But we'll discuss that in a bit. But
yeah.
God.
Did you grab anything this week?
I will show you, but I hear somebody knocking. There's another person knocking on the door today.
Yeah, we do have a guest today, but instead of me introducing the guest, you know this guest a lot better than I do. So I think it's only right that you do the introduction.
Okay, cool. Oh, you give me the privilege to do the introduction speech. Okay, cool. This person is so we got to know this person on Instagram. We introduced her to Straight to the Toe. She's becoming a very good affiliate to Straight to the Toe because basically she's coming on our lives. She's an amazing person. She's she's going to correct me if I'm wrong when she comes on. She's from Northern Ireland. She's such an amazing person. And introducing Jenny. So Jenny's going to join us today. And here you go. Jenny is on the live podcast, the podcast today. And there you go. we have Jenny. I got it right, didn't I? You are from Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was like, don't get this wrong, T. Don't get this wrong. Welcome to the podcast today. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
Sound a bit nervous.
Just a bit.
Okay. So yeah, it's a pleasure. Finally, we have a very interesting female sneaker online because we did a couple of Instagram lives with you so far. We've talked about your story on Instagram, but we're going to delve into it more on the podcast because on the podcast it's no holds barred. You can say what you want because it's fascinating to learn the background and the history behind how you are a sneakerhead today. So we'll go into that. But how's your week been, Jenny?
Yeah, good.
Have you picked up anything much?
Early access on Heritages.
Yeah. That was fascinating. That was actually fascinating because you actually dropped me an email or not DM on me, and you was like, "Oh, do you want these? Because I don't want this." And that's the first time you've got an early access or exclusive access from Sneakers App, and you was like, "Nope,
no, not for me."
That first time, man. That first time I always feel a little different when he's throwing it at you like that. Like, because it comes so few and far between.
Exactly, but the secret is sometimes you just it's good that you offered it out to somebody because I took it and then Initially I knew I was going to get it for Q anyway because I'm going to pass it over to Q, and if he wants today, it's after what we're going to talk about it. But we basically it's good to get the early access, exclusive access, and buy them even if it's for somebody else because that means Nike is like, yo, you actually are taking our offer on these exclusive access, so we're going to give you more and more, and that's I think the way the actual app works, the algorithm works. So basically, you don't take exclusive access, don't give you another exclusive access. So you taking exclusive access will hopefully mean that you get an exclusive access in the future for something that you really want. So that'll be good.
I feel a little streaky after exclusive access. They gave me exclusive access on the Del Sols, and I hit almost everything that week. that was a heavy week, and I didn't hit everything on sneakers, but I got exclusive access and 2 W's back to back the next 2 releases in that same week. It was a Friday and Saturday release after that exclusive access on Tuesday. So yeah, you probably want to take exclusive access whenever you can.
Yeah, you definitely do, and it was good because basically it means like I've seen the heritage one. So this weekend I went out to Oxford Circus, and I was suit hunting because I've got a wedding to go to on the 14th of May. So on that basis, went out with a couple of bros to go and get some suits, and we obviously when you're out you go to the sneaker shops, and I actually saw the heritage ones. I'm underwhelmed. I'm really underwhelmed with that sneaker. I'm not gonna lie. Like I say, I'm always gonna be honest. I looked at it. I thought I was interested in it when I first saw it, and then I lost interest after a week or so because I'm like, nah, I can't see. It's too white. It's too much white going on that sneaker. But seeing it in hand, truthfully, I'll give you my review. I'll give you my opinion. But that sneaker's underwhelming. Like I thought I was going to be like, oh wow, this is actually good, in real life, and it was kind of the same as I've seen in the pictures. So in reality, I'm like, I'm glad I never got it. For myself, that is.
I didn't like the red toe. From when I first seen the first picture, I didn't like the red toe. That's why I didn't want them.
Do you like the red toe?
I didn't like the red toe. Like if it had been like, I don't know, like like around the outside of almost like the Chicago thing. Like if it had been like this bit and not this bit, I'd have preferred them. But
Hold on. You can't just pull out that sneaker and just put it away like that. What the hell was that? Come on.
So if it had been this bit and not this bit, then yeah, I'd have been all for them. Okay. But then they'd have been too Chicago-y, and we're getting a Chicago release at the end of the year.
Yeah, let's call it the reimagination ones at the moment. But you got to talk about that sneaker, Jenny. You just can't just go. I got this. It should. Pull it back up. Tell us that story. Tell us that story about that Chicago.
This was my first Jordan. This was my first Jordan ever, and I have wore it. Well done.
Yeah.
I actually lost this one at a concert one night because I don't tie my laces and my shoe came off and I had to wait till the floor cleared out to find my shoe.
Wow.
But, yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, who ties their shoes? But there's no stars or anything on. Like they're
That's smooth as a bowling ball.
And that was you got that in 2015, yeah?
2013.
Oh, that is fire.
Yeah, that's definitely glass case material.
And it's also this is I don't know if I should tell people, but this went white because it's all worn. Like it's, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, we can see that.
I coloured that in with red permanent marker.
Yeah,
you got to do.
Well, no, you don't. Would you know that that's coloured in?
No,
probably not. So
They just
unless I
look
told
beat.
you wouldn't know. They just look fake.
Yeah.
But they are.
So Jenny, I'm gonna get your opinion now. So you don't like the red toe, right?
No.
But what do you think about the bread toe?
I love bread. I love the bread toe. But you see, because like the outside bit, I don't know what this bit's called, so I'm just gonna call it the outside bit.
The front toe of it.
Because it's white on the heritages, I like you. I think there's just too much white. I think if they had have done a different color, if you do black, it's black toes. If you do red, it's Chicago's.
It's pretty much like a white bread.
Yeah, it's a white bread. It's a white bread, pretty much.
I just don't like it. I mean, I didn't like it when I first seen the pictures. The pictures first dropped about a couple of months ago. I didn't like them.
Jenny's instant thought was,
yeah. It was a solid no from me. But I mean, everybody to their own. Like there's plenty of sneakers that I like. Other people are like, oh god, I wouldn't wear those. Do you know what I mean? So
I know a couple of people on the gram that actually like, I love these. These are awesome. And fair play. Like you like, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that's a terrible sneaker. Nobody should be picking up. Me personally, I don't like it because I think like I've got honestly the whole bottom shelf there is full of Jordan 1s. That whole bottom shelf is full of Jordan 1s, and you see Jordan 1s all the way up the top there as well. So to me, it wasn't like an essential. It's not an essential Jordan 1 to have, and it was like, okay, cool. Like maybe I'll sit down on this, and obviously there is like obviously the Chicago reimagination coming out at the end of this year. So I think my money better spent on a place where possibly you might get Chicago. So in reality, and I always take the piss out of Jordan Brand when they keep releasing like a red and white Jordan 1. It's like, when are we gonna get the Chicago? When are we gonna get the Chicago? But I was talking to one of the bros this morning, and my theory is that after the Chicago 1 reimagination, there's going to be a massive decline in Chicago 1s. The Jordan 1s releasing. I don't think there'd be as much saturation in the Jordan 1s, because if we really think about it at this moment in time, the Brotherhoods, and they're still sitting in the stores. Reimaginations. I'm going to share the window I shared with you guys quickly, if you don't mind, Q. I'm just going to share this. Full size run on Foot Locker. So if you want it, go and get it. Albeit, like, if you want it, go and get it. You can basically add this to cart. Apologies, Q. You want to share that window back up?
No. Because I want to continue the conversation on this sneaker a little bit. So you say you saw it in hand, because I like it.
I know you like it, and I can't knock you. I can't knock you for it. I definitely can't knock you for it.
I don't feel like I do understand what y'all saying, but if the quality is good on this, I like it. You know what I'm saying? If the quality is bad or not so good, not as good as it should be for quote unquote Chicago color. I mean, it's a Chicago something, right?
Yeah.
The white bread.
A Chicago wannabe.
Yeah, a Chicago alternate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anytime you throw red and black and white on something, it's Chicago automatically, if it's Jordan related. But what was the quality? Please tell me what was the quality.
Quality was decent. Quality was decent. I'm not going to cap like the white.
Decent
quality
how?
on the white. So the quality.
We talking Shadow 2.0. We talking
no. It's better. It's better than Shadow. It's definitely better than Shadow 2.0. No, it's better. It's a cross between the patina and the fusions. I think the quality on the red is decent. The quality on the white, I wasn't too sure because I didn't get enough chance to look at it. But like, I'm gonna say with every Jordan 1, it's always going to be dependent on the sneaker that you get in hand, because basically Jordan 1s vary a lot. I had a set of electric oranges which were immaculate. It was so good that when I did the custom for it, I was tempted just to keep that custom variation and send the other one that I'd had for myself, but I couldn't do that to him because obviously I want the bro to have the best quality. So like that paneling on the electric orange was tumbled as crazy tumbled. And you've seen it. I showed you Q. And then the other pairs were like standard. So it depends on the quality that you get in hand, and then I think that's very dependent on every Jordan 1. Like whatever the quality comes in, whatever you see, it might be absolutely butter, or it just might be standard. So it depends on the pair that you get. So in retrospect, seeing something in the store might be different to what you get. So until I think Jenny's gonna get that sneaker anyway. So until that comes in, she will be able to tell you, I'll be able to tell you how it's like, pretty much.
Yeah.
So,
oh no, man. That's a divisive.
Yeah. But when I saw, I'm pretty sure when everybody saw that reimagination, or not reimagination, the heritage, they were pretty much like,
oh shit, here we go again.
I don't know, man. I like it. But what did you have on feet this week?
For me?
Yeah. Wait, did you cop anything this week?
I did cop a couple of things. This is what I was gonna do. So on feet this week, I had to pull these out for the first time ever. Undies to great you,
yes,
China.
Yes.
Gorgeous
congratulations,
pair, bro. Gorgeous pair. Congratulations, you know.
Yes,
bro.
Because when people see that shoe, it's some type of reaction.
Yo, that was the reaction. When people see the outside, they're like, all right, cool. But imagine when you're walking, you're taking that first step, bang, they're like, okay, okay, what is that? What is in the inside? It is a gorgeous sneaker. And a lot of people, as you can see, I need to clean them. But a lot of people were like, a lot of people on the ground were like, 7s? Like, are those 7s? Yeah, they're 7s, the great China 7s. This is why I like pulling out sneakers after a little while, because the people don't realize that what they missed, and all of a sudden they're like, oh damn, they're actually really nice on feet. And I don't know, I fit black cargos, white hoodie, blue denim jacket, bang, just go out and then just enjoy the day. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: those Jordan 7s were comfortable until I was walking 7 hours in those Jordan 7s, right? They were comfortable until I sat down to have something to eat, and then my little pinky toes on the outside were like, ow, ow. But when you're walking, it's fine. When you're walking, it's fine. Don't sit down.
mine do the same thing. I don't know if it's that shoe, because it's not like, well, it is kind of like that with all the 7s I got, unfortunately. Damn.
Yeah.
That sharp toe.
Sharp toe. This is why I can't do Air Max 1s or 90s, because that sneaker, the way it diverts there,
yeah.
that's an issue. That's an issue there. Unlike Jordan 1s, that is.
Yeah, the ones don't do me like that. What you had on feet recently, Jenny?
This week, shattered backboard 5s.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah. Gem reds.
You're getting into your 5s now, Jenny.
Yeah, I really like those, and I don't get it because they bricked. Like I think you can still pick a pair up.
Yeah.
And I don't get it because I think it's a really nice shoe, and I don't see why people weren't more taken by it. I think though that they probably should have come with orange laces.
I like the sail laces on them.
Jordan 5s only come with one set of laces, don't they?
Yeah, it's only been a couple of 5s.
Yeah, what the 5s came with a couple of laces.
No.
Actually, no.
That was the Bel Air.
The Bel Air, yeah.
Alternate Bel Air. Yeah.
Oh, Jenny, that is a good lace swap there.
Yeah.
I just think they look better. Well, in my opinion, but everybody's.
No, that's hard. I can't front on that.
You literally, Jenny, you literally got Q contemplating swapping those cell laces out now.
No, I probably won't.
Swap might be orange.
I probably won't, but that's dope though. That ain't really my swag. I'll probably go black if I swap them out.
Oh, go a bit off whitey there, bro.
A little reversey off whitey.
Reversey off whitey.
That's the only thing I can really compare these two, though, man. I said that on my review. Like, I could compare this to the PSG, not the PSG, the K54. The K54 leather is kind of buttery like this.
No, that leather is buttery. That Jade Fiber leather
is shattered backboard leather is buttery like this too on that shattered backboard 5. On my pair, it is.
So Jenny, you're not tempted to get those Jade Horizon 5s?
No, I don't know. I don't know what I would wear them with. I think that kind of puts me off them a bit. I think they're. I think the color for me would be hard to wear. I think that's just, and I don't believe in buying sneakers that you're not going to wear.
Yeah.
Somebody else can have them that will wear them, rather than taking up all the pairs.
Yeah, true. So to pick up for this week. So I'm going to show you something I picked up. Like I said, I was going to get your opinion on this sneaker because I was going to show it to you, show it, and I'm going to kind of discuss it because I think. Right, I'm going to do a review on this as well, but I think personally, this is a very dope sneaker, and it's not only the colorway. There's different variations of this colorway. There's different variations of this sneaker, and they're at the same price point. And it's got me wondering why the equivalent of the Jordan brand is so expensive. So let me pull this out, and you're not gonna like me for this cue because. It's an Adidas box. It's an Adidas box. Okay, cool. And obviously, it's a basketball sneaker. Yeah? Right. So I'm gonna pull this out. What do you mean, whatever? I'm gonna pull this out, and I'm gonna showcase this because
you got the Dwight Howard's. You got the Dwight Howard phones.
No. Right, cool. This is what?
Bruh, I saw those. Now, listen. I ain't got no problem with forums. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with forums. I'm not really a shell toe guy, but forums, bro, I saw those yesterday online. I can't remember which store it was. I got a notification and I said, yeah. And I hurry up and clicked off that shit so I wouldn't continue to tempt myself.
Now. Let's discuss this sneaker quickly because I'm going to do a review on this. If you don't know, I didn't realize until my girlfriend told me. This is the KSI. And anybody that knows KSI is a British YouTuber that's actually excelled and started doing some music and all of that stuff. He's a great guy. But this is a KSI collaboration with Forum Adidas. I didn't know until I got it, until my girlfriend said, "Oh, you know, KSI did a collaboration." So I didn't meaningly pick it up because it's a KSI sneaker. I think this is a dope sneaker. I always wanted a Forum to kind of run through, and this is a great pickup for a Forum to run through. I wanted the Candy Cane Forums 84 high OGs, but basically I couldn't find them. They're still going to come out. I will probably end up picking them up, but bro, £90 for the sneaker, and the quality on this is phenomenal, right? And when I'm talking phenomenal, I'm talking like phenomenal. Like literally, this is a soft sneaker. This is probably as good as the Bordeaux ones that you got, Jenny. Like, how are Adidas pulling this out for £90, and then Jordan ones are like 155? Like, I don't understand that. Like, literally, this is a dope sneaker. I've seen forums for the last couple of years. This is 84. This is a 84 cut high. This is before the Jordan 1 released, and basically this this is like a competitor to the Jordan 1.
That's probably the shoe that Adidas wanted Jordan to wear, and he said, "Nah, I want my own shoe." And Nike said, "Okay." Whereas Adidas could have, because check this out, right? If indeed they wanted Jordan to wear the Forum, right? Because there's just the Forum. Then there's the top 10, and they got some other basketball silhouettes. But that was the one, right, at that time. So if they wanted him to wear that, all they had to do was remix it a little bit, give him some type of branding on it, and he would have been satisfied, and that would have changed sneaker history.
Yeah, it would have.
Nike
It would have
had the Dunk and the Air Force One and all the other silhouettes that got that same pattern, that toe box. That's, if you look, it's right here. Even on the Jordan 5, is that. You know what I'm saying? Is that. When it got that on it, you know what time it came from, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
All Nike did was switch up the pattern on the Dunks a little bit, change the outsole a little bit, the midsole a little bit, and that was the Jordan 1. Gave him a logo, and that's the Jordan 1. Adidas could have did that. And
but a very, very dope sneaker, and this is £90. £90, bro. This is gonna be my rotation. I like it. I bought it because one of the bros didn't get it, and then I bought his size, which is half the size down for me, but I couldn't actually wear 9.5. But the more I look at this, the more I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna rock this. I'm definitely gonna rock this because like I think it's a dope sneaker, and I'm not biased to any brand. I like what I buy. I buy what I like, and I wear what I like. So I've got Yeezys and Adidas's and stuff like that. So I'm always gonna pick up whatever I want. But this is dope. And by the way, this is all free and reflective. See those little accents all over this? It's all free and reflective. But I'm definitely looking at this. I'm definitely going to get those Candy Kane 84 highs because like on those Candy Kane 84 highs, the back panel is all suede. This is a bit suede. The checks, the stripes are all suede as well. Sorry, and then it is a dope sneaker, very dope sneaker. But now, Jenny, would you ever swap one of your Jordan? No, not swap one of your Jordan. Would you ever be tempted to get an 84 high cut?
At that price, yes. I mean, it's the price.
Yep.
I like them. Maybe not that pair. Maybe a whiter pair. I don't often wear, but I will show you a pair. I'm going to show you a pair. Trust me, you would like this. I'm not even joking.
It's a lot of dope pairs, like, and this goes against everything I believe in right now. Me actually saying how dope Adidas are, but it's a bunch of forums that I actually considered, but I can't pull the trigger on them.
And that's out of loyalty as well, and I appreciate that, bro, because that's out of loyalty to the Nike brand, but. I'm not really fussed. Look, this is what I'm talking about, Jenny. Like, forget the price there, forget everything else. That is what I'm gonna get next, like from Adidas Forum. That is dope. And the back of the sneaker, all of the back of the sneaker is all suede. The materials on the forums are crazy. Like I'm not hyping them up for no reason. But if you go to the shop in Forum 84 Forum lows sit in store, go and pick up one of the 84 Forum lows. And go pick up a regular Jordan 1 low, and you will instantly know the difference in quality because the 84 lows are so premium. You're like, and they smash them out for 85 pounds or 80 pounds, depends on the variation. Now you're thinking like, why are they building 84 cut lows and highs and mids? I'm not too interested in the mids because the mids look like the mids remind me of a Jordan 1 mid, just poor quality. But the 84 highs and the lows, they're immaculate. I've seen a yellow variation of that, and I've seen the blue variation of that.
The blue ones,
and I've seen them in hand in the Adidas store in London. I'm waiting for this red variation, but I've seen them in hand. They're dope. They're like 100%. I vouch for that sneaker. They are dope as hell. There you go.
They are definitely the Star-Lord, the Marvel collab.
And that one's a bit more expensive because obviously it's a collaboration. That's still at $120. Actually, that's still $120. There are forums out there that are $165.
They gave it the Union effect.
Yep. Dope sneaker. dope sneaker. Like, and you literally got people wondering, why are we not picking up these 84 forums? Because like, let's be honest, right? At this moment in time, sneaker prices are expensive. So if you can get an equivalent, if you're not fussed with a brand and you can get an equivalent sneaker, say like this for £90, you're like, why not? Why not?
Hey man, we just got Marcel. Okay, now you're trying to change the narrative. you about to have people. You about to have people buying 84.
Yo, we said this last week.
Possibly myself
we're not
included.
Well, we said this last week. We're not influencers. We just like buy the sneakers we like and we talk about it. So, but it's good because Jenny, you're like, actually,
yeah, I would wear those. Like 100%, I would wear those. Plus,
and
I'm looking for a pair of Adidas. Just because I support a football team and I don't believe in wearing checks and stripes. I'm one of those people. I don't wear checks and stripes. I don't know if it's not, I don't know. I just feel a bit odd.
Yeah.
Like there's no law against it. Like if you want to wear checks and stripes, like and it works, like do that. But I just find it a bit strange. I don't know. I think everybody's different. I mean,
yeah, 100%. I would definitely say, okay, cool. Now, I should have got a ringtone for this Mythbusters. All right, cool. I got a perfect tone for this Mythbusters. So, you know, when we said we were going to make a tone, like a soundboard for Mythbusters. So I found it. This is our Mythbusters to sound tone. Hey, so that's the new ringtone for myth busting. So I was out in London, and my girlfriend's like, "Oh, you know, Adidas did a collaboration with KSI, and it sold out. It sold out, right?" And I said, "Oh, really? Cool, let me go and check for you," because my girlfriend's sisters were like, "Oh, they did a collaboration, blah blah blah," and I was like, "All right, cool." I went and I know ACS Sneakers, shout out to you, bro. He wanted that Adidas Forum, and I was like, all right, cool. I'll see if it's there. And I went to the shop. Girlfriend said it sold out, and I was like, all right, cool. Let me just go and check, bro. Don't believe the hype online because they're sitting in store. they are sitting in store. Literally, that is a myth, bro. You could get every single size up to size 10 in this, right? And they were sitting in Foot Locker. They were sitting on not Offspring. They're sitting in End Clothing. They were sitting everywhere. So don't believe what they tell you online because that's just false advertisement or that's kind of false hype. Go to the store.
Hype,
go pick up a sneaker. Yeah,
that's pushing the hype button for sure, and they do that all the time. It happened yesterday with the Jays over here, right? So of course, sneakers app sold out, right? Nike app full size run. 20 minutes later. 20 minutes later, you go to the Nike app. Now it didn't last long. It didn't last long at all. But I went to I saw the notification and it said most sizes available from Soul Links, most sizes available on Nike US. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? I click on it. It's the J5's full size fucking run, bro. I'm like, how did this happen? Like, what is going on here? Are we? And I thought for a second, I said, is this going to be one of them shoes that somehow goes under the radar and goes on? Nah, it's not finna go on sale. No, it's not finna go below the radar. People going to realize that it's sitting there on the app and people that weren't even interested in it or some people that didn't even know about it are going to go in there and grab it. So it's like the opposite for us.
Yep.
We ain't getting stuff like that. Ain't finna sit nowhere because y'all got J5 sitting and we don't. Like
it's a total different beast. And I think I'm gonna go throw the question back to Jenny. The thing is, fortunately, Jenny, you're the only person that can rely on online sales and other people on in terms of getting sneakers, because you don't have any shops around you, do you?
Just one, but it doesn't get very many pairs. And they do like a raffle like on Instagram. So you put your name and your shoe size, and then they randomly pick people. I've never been picked. That's no shot. But and then they did a first come first serve. But I mean, they had next to no stock, so it's just what do you do? You know, so it's online, and like yourself, able to pick me up pairs, which I'm super grateful for, because I wouldn't have any other way of getting it.
This is why I think we all, as from straight to the toe. If you don't follow us on Instagram, that's like there's a couple of us, Q being one, E, Scam, and all of us, like basically Alex and stuff like that. All of us basically try and help people out as much as possible, because basically we know like E struggles and you struggle, and it was like when I was able to hit on the brotherhood and just send it out to you, it was great, because I saw the pictures of the brotherhood on your Instagram the other day. It's awesome. That was an awesome picture. But like, so Q, can you find the brotherhoods online anywhere for sale?
No, but they actually kept popping up in store, and from what I was hearing, you could get brotherhoods if you really wanted them for retail.
Yeah.
It wasn't too difficult to find them after like the first couple of weeks of release.
Yeah. How about you, Jenny?
I don't know. I haven't really been looking, to be honest, because I got a pair.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
I stop looking after like if I see a pair that I want and I get them, then I just stop looking for them.
I think I'm big in the same way. But I picked up another pair of sneakers I'm about to show you. But when I went on there, they were polite enough for me to record. So that vlog is coming on Thursday, which for the pickup and the release. So guess what I saw there?
What?
Brotherhood.
Still,
and a lot more, bro, and a lot more. The whole Air Trainer ones were sitting, and I asked the lady, right, why have you got a raffle for the honeydews? And she was like, by the way, shout out to the lady behind that Sneakers and Stuff store, because she was so good. Like, I went over to there, asked her, can I record? And she was like, yeah, that's fine. And she actually thought I was going to bring a camera crew in. I was like, no, it's me. It's just me. She goes, yeah, go ahead. I'm not that professional at the moment. So she basically one day, she basically said, yeah, that's fine. And so recording, and I had a conversation at the end with her, and I was like, what about the Air Trainer 1 Midnight Navies, which is supposed to come out soon? They said they're going to get them, but other stores will get them, which I'm going to try and track down. Then we were talking about the honeydews, and she was like, oh, we got a raffle for them. I said, why did you got a raffle for them? Because look at the other two sitting right there, and you had a raffle for them as well. She goes, I don't know, but they will be sitting on the day. Don't worry. I said, yeah, I'm gonna come pick them up, so don't worry. So yeah, it was an interesting conversation with the lady. But second pickup is like, by the way, that's the only sneaker I picked up for myself this week. Just this. Obviously, I got another pair of Heritage. It's going to Mr. Miller. Well, Jenny's got your pair, bro. I'm going to try and get that in hand and send it over to you, bro. So that's another pair. So that's two. And now, I also got another SB Dunk Low coming. That's for Crepsaholic. Shout out to Crepsaholic. And last but not least, I miraculously, because I told you I went to Sneakers and Stuff. I'm going to put this over here. As I told you I went to Sneakers and Stuff. It's because Sneakers and Stuff is like one of the most impossible places to win a raffle, and I was sitting there. I don't know who's won. I don't know any of you guys have won Sneakers and Stuff raffle.
No, never. Bro.
I'm gonna kind of make you a bit jealous because I think I won like 5 or 6 things off them before. I don't know why, bro. I'm so touch wood. I keep the luck up, but these are even for me. But I end up becoming lucky. I've won the Cool Grey 4s, the What the 4s, winterized for from so like
Forest.
for some Yeezys, and this time I got blessed because I went for Crepsholic for this pair because he's a dunk guy. I got blessed with this, bro. So some heat, and obviously Creps didn't want it, but I gave it to somebody that actually wants it for retail as well. But let's just pull these out because these are phenomenal. This whole review vlog will be coming out this Thursday. But yo, bro, that's a dope pair, bro. I by the way, like, that's dope. That's absolutely dope.
That shit crazy.
That shit, I can't even get it with the thing, but like that shit is crazy. Like that mesh is reflecting too much of the lighting, but that is so dope. Bang.
Yeah, I tried.
That review.
I tried for those and the blue ones. I couldn't get either one.
But they're not going for much. They're not going for much for resale.
I won't be buying nothing resale.
Exactly. But
I don't want them that bad.
But bro, that is a dope pair. I just need to do. I've got the footage for the pickup. I just need to do a review. I like the way they executed the sneaker a lot. Like the box, the paper inside, the sneaker inside as well. That is a dope pair. So winning W, bro, but not even for me. So it's great. It's great to come and get pairs for people. I think that's the 4th assist this week. So winning. And one was an assist from Jenny's, like pass over, which is great.
So I want to get y'all opinion on something real quick because you know me. Anything flight 90s related, I got a touch of nostalgia for. But these, it looked like Drake got his own version of the Flight 95. And I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. What's your opinion?
So what's the original Flight 95 look like? I wanna if you pulled it up, we'll have a look.
All right.
Because it looks different. It does look different.
It's very similar. It's very similar.
Okay, because
it's Flight 95.
And the Drake's is. So yes, so I prefer the originals if I'm honest.
Yeah, the originals are supposed to be coming back this year also. I think, matter of fact, I've already seen reviews of it, so it's here pretty much. We just ain't got official releases of it.
Right, it's pending.
But yeah, man, we getting this one again. But Drake, they got to do something, right? Like, not they got to do something. Drake, he came up in that era, so he remember a lot of these sneakers. So I kind of understand why.
Yo. It's pretty much like this sneaker coming out and then putting that Drake song on this, right? But the Raptors was originally supposed to be a Drake collaboration, and they got kabushed because of the situation with Drake. And now then a year later, 2018, the Raptors came out. 2019, the Drake Raptors came out. And then after that, all of it went a bit shit because Drake kind of left Jordan and went to Nike, and he was flirting with Adidas for a little while.
Well, he wanted that brand deal, bro. He wanted that Nike side of what Kanye got with Adidas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's got the knock to do. His brand's obviously Nocta. He's got the knock to do now. So yeah. So what do you think of that, Jenny? What do you think of that?
About it? Can I show you, just while we're talking about them flights, can I show you one of my personal favorite pairs ever?
Yeah.
And I only really like them because everybody else hates them. Like, they hate them. Like, people tell me, they're like, don't wear those when we're going out. And like, those are a must for me for a pickup because this is one of my favorite pairs.
That's the Flyknit.
Yeah.
I
mean, they're not. they're not for everybody, but I like them.
Yeah. Them hard. Them hard.
I like this, and I just like the air bubbles. I like how different they look. They're very comfortable, and I really like those new ones.
So you were going to get those? You're going to get those flight 95s when they come out.
Yeah, 100%. I just really like them.
So we talking about this version, or we talking about the OG version?
I mean, if they retro the OG, both.
Yeah, well, the OG. we know we getting the OG. We don't know about this because this is something.
I like those, but I like those ones. But I think that the air bubbles need to be a bit bigger. I mean,
like the OGs.
Yeah.
So Jenny, don't worry, got you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yo, you know what? I'm going to say this. I think Jenny might be an OG, a bigger OG sneaker than we are.
Have you seen this colorway, Jenny?
No, but that's really cool. But the black sneaker, black's not really for me. I really like that thing on the air bubbles. I don't know what you would call that.
Well, this is an OG colorway too, the white and navy.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah. That's a classic, a Nike basketball classic right there. And see, this the version you got, the Flyknit version.
Yeah, because they done those in loads of different colors. But when I went to buy them, I think this color that I have was called mushroom. It was the only color that was
could be the Oreo. It would have been called the Oreo if in nowadays, but it's probably called a mushroom back in the day.
Yeah, but it was the only pair left. The rest were all sold out, because I tried to buy a couple of pairs. I'm not gonna lie, because I really like them. Like I really like them. They're really comfortable as well.
So going back to our special guest, which is Jenny today. What was one of the most craziest experiences as being a sneakerhead?
The realization of how you can't just buy a pair of shoes. you can't just. What happened was it was shattered backboards. It was shattered backboards, and I was on Foot Locker, the US Foot Locker site, because we could get on it at that time, and they sold out immediately, and I was really naive and didn't know, and was like sitting there like really confused, like what's going on, like please may I have these shoes, and now looking back at it, I'm like, of course I didn't get those. They were shattered backboards. Like what? Like, but I think it's the realization of how inaccessible shoes were for a long time. I think now we're starting to see things sit and become more available. But
so I think it will be that's the school of education of being a sneakerhead, and I think every new sneakerhead goes through that. Unfortunately, it's a tough emotional experience at the start. But when you get your hand in the game,
when you get your shoe dog paws.
Yeah, when you get your shoe dog paws, and you go from to then you can pick up sneakers. And you know what a fascinating thing. Jenny's journey is still difficult because she's finding it hard. But now it's almost like she's making the right connections with the right people to make sure that she can constantly kind of keep having the rotation that she wants, which is awesome. Which is why I think a lot of people in the sneaker community itself, and the sneaker community is just not a small bunch of people. It's a vast amount of people from all over the world. When they kind of realize that people find it difficult, I think there's a massive revolution coming out at the moment, where average people like us that don't like bots, that don't like resellers, are actually productively helping other people pick up sneakers. I think that's our fight back. That's the fight back against bots. And you've helped me out, and Jenny, you've helped me out, and you've helped Q out. I've helped other people out, and it feels like it's all natural. It feels natural. It's like, yo, here you go. Yeah. Because I when I do go out, I always look for other people as well. 100%. Like they got this. Oh, do you want this? And in like, it's never about like clout or money or I can get this or I can get, it's about helping other people, 100% helping other people, which is great. But they need to make like 100%. Somebody needs to sit down and make a school of education for new sneakerheads. Welcome to the University of being a sneakerhead.
The information is out there. Like we do it right. Since we know the processes of how, because it's still difficult. Like it's less difficult for you. I know TJ, because y'all get a lot of stuff that does sit. Like maybe 30-40% of releases over there have the potential to sit, whereas here there's like a 5% chance that something might sit. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the releases we get,
it's a different beast.
The percentage of a silhouette, especially a retro anything, like if it's a Nike, it's gone. It's gone.
So and on that, like the I guarantee, has the AA21 chlorophylls come out for you guys?
No, I think that's coming up next week, maybe.
So that's gonna sell out for you guys. Probably. That's still sitting in the shops heavy here, bro. Like you see it in the vlog on Thursday. That all the A trainers are sitting. All the A trainers. The tribal SP pack, both of them, the dark smoke greys and the coriander sitting. The chlorophylls sitting. And any A trainer one will come out will sit. I don't think there's no hype outside the US for that.
Well, the chlorophylls, not the chlorophylls. The black ones did sit a little bit. The SPs, the smoke gray, they sat for a little bit. The honeydews have not released yet.
They're coming out this Thursday for us. So
the corianders went. We did get a couple of like late shipments on corianders, but they were gone.
Joe, bro,
like
they are sitting here, bro, and I'm like, yo, that's a dope colorway. I can't believe that's sitting, but there's no real appreciation for that outside the US. And talking about sitting and restocking, we are another Mythbusters. The Heritage ones, right? That I love that tune. I love that when it comes out. It's myth busting time, bro. So the Heritage one. How many times do you think that restocked on Foot Locker yesterday and today?
Restock. It's not a restock. I'm not answering your question, but I gotta say this. It's not a restock. We know at this point it's not a restock. It's the game that they play. They release certain amounts, and then they'll put some more on there and put some more on there throughout the day.
I know. Full advertisement. Like Mr. Trump always says, it's all about exactly, because basically it's like it comes out and then they full sell it out, or people pick it up and they just say sold out and then restock. Yo, bro, I had 4 separate notifications all the way through yesterday. In the morning, at about 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock this morning, restock, bro.
Bro, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. That shoe is going to do so well here. I know it is. Think it could. You know what it really remind me of in a different way? Just that top collar remind me of the smoke gray. The smoke gray was hot as a firecracker. Yeah. People, a lot of people got bad opinions about that shoe. A lot of people customized it.
For the smoke grays.
Yeah, the smoke gray.
In about give it another 1 or 2 years, people will be regretting that.
I don't care how people feel. Like I got my pair, so you know
so have I. So
I think that Heritage might do something like that. It might gain. And I thought about this. I wanted to bring this up. Is how big of a part does recency bias play with we had a conversation like this before, like a lot of these colorways that's coming out nowadays not getting appreciated. Like you always bring up the patina, right? Just like that Hyper Royal, the all blue with the white swoosh.
Yeah.
Years later, they end up being appreciated. So I think we're skipping over a lot of stuff that's coming out nowadays that in 2 and 3 and 4 years, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck? I should have got that." Now it's $400. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah. So the sneaker you mentioned, bro, is like I got that for like £50, and it's worth like £300 at the moment. So I don't even look at the value. I need to put that sneaker back on feet sometime this week.
You just gotta you gotta buy what you like, and if you choose not to, you gotta be with like that's what I'm going through now.
Buy what you like. Buy what you like.
I'm starting.
Make a t-shirt. Buy what you like.
Look, I'm starting to be a lot more selective, right? And because I've gotten so used to taking L's. I think it's a side effect. You agree, Jenny? Like I think it's a side effect of taking so many L's to where you like, do I really? Nah, I don't really want that. I'm gonna save up, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that. Because it's so much shit coming out, man, and you taking so many L's all the time. It's like, all right, I need to pull back for a minute.
Is that also influenced by the price of the sneaker now? Because the prices have gone up, bro. Like, let's be honest. Like the like, I don't know what is wrong with like Foot Locker. They're selling those heritage ones for like $170, when they should be $155, which is scandalous in itself. But the rumor is that Nike is selling their sneakers at a higher price, premium the wholesale, so that basically they can get more of that market value back, and it's forcing the prices up with other stores as well. But prices of sneakers are going up, so people, I think a lot of people are being more and more selective with that because they ain't like the cost of living has gone up. So unfortunately, people are being more selective.
Look, the cost of living will go up, but the wages aren't going up at the same rate. That's the issue. You know what I'm saying?
It's broke season.
That's the issue. That's the issue. Especially like in the United States, right? We just went through income tax season. Yeah. So a lot of people getting their income tax money, and there's a lot of balling going on right now. But summertime is coming up. These kids are about to be out of school, so that means it's being more money spent on household stuff, bills, food, all that finna go up because the kids at home. And tax money, that's gone. You bought a new car, you bought a living room set, you bought a bedroom, or you went to the mall, everybody got new clothes and shoes and shit. You went to the movies, good dinner, we buy lobster tails and shrimp and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
You balling.
And sneakers become a second thought, like.
Yeah. No. Because they went during tax season, bro, and they know this. Why you think March was so heavy? Because they know people getting that tax money, and it's baller season. Everybody get the ball for a week or two after that tax money come in, right? so when we good into spring and we get toward the end of school year, there's gonna be some more stuff sitting. Toward the beginning of the summer, it's gonna slow down.
So, Jenny, you turn the beautiful age of 18 again.
Yep.
We're not outing your age, but you turn the beautiful age of 18 again. How was that? Because I know I randomly got a message from our group Straight to the Toe got a message from one of your friends, and she was like, do you know what sneaker Jenny likes, or do you know what sneaker she would like? And I said, well, what's your price range? She goes £200, and I was like, okay, so Jenny likes ones. What ones can we get for £200? So I went looking through eBay. Because there was nothing new that you probably would want, and we found a couple of variations of pairs, and I gave my personal recommendation to one. So, review time. So what did your friend get you?
Bordeaux. I like these. I didn't get these on release because I took L's because we were like at the height of the hype.
Yeah.
And everybody was buying them. Everybody was buying everything at that point. But they're part of a pack, aren't they? There's 3 in the pack. There's the Midnight Navies, the Silvers, and the Bordeaux.
Nah, I don't put them in the pack.
Yeah.
Were they
kind of
supposed to be?
no, not really, not really. They look just like the Midnight Navies, but the Midnight Navy has a leather tongue.
Yeah.
I don't have the Midnight Navies, but I have the silver ones, and it has the leather tongue.
Exactly. So those, the silver and the Midnight Navy, that's the pack. That's the COJP pack.
So this is the silver. This is the silver. This is the Midnight Navies. That tick is reflective. Look at that, bloody hell. So basically, everything on that is like the silver COJPs. You've got that Jordan logo or the Wings logo that is in that encapsulated plastic. Silver tick. The only difference between it, I would say it's a semi pack. The only difference between the Bordeaux and the Midnight Navies is that leather tongue.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the COJP.
So that's the only difference. The COJP's got, but there is another sneaker coming out which is going with the Bordeaux, right? Which you can call a pack, and it's that gorge green.
Yeah, I mean it's got the jewel. That's the main thing, like the silver swoosh and that jewel Wings logo. That's what make people want to throw it in that COJP pack. That's understandable. It's pretty much the same shoe, just different color without the leather tongue.
Yeah. But like, even this is all stitched in. There's no real tongue tab to it except for the back where it's got that little. Yeah. So basically, that's and if you look at the back, it's got the date 2001 to 2020. That's what makes it that pack. But from my perspective, if you you know what, I need to put these on feet again. It's like, look at the leather on that, gorgeous.
Mine are super tumble. Actually, I'm wearing the outfit, one of the outfits that I would wear with that shirt. That shoe.
Q. I pass this to you. Oh no, boy! I'll pass this to you. There you go, bro.
Mine's too far down in the stack to pull out right now.
There you go. It'll be really good if you actually grabbed it from your side.
No, it's 4 from the bottom, bro. It's 4 from the bottom.
Yo, imagine.
My stack.
Imagine.
Look, so you can't see my hand, right? My stack is a little bit higher than as far as you can see my hand, but that pair is down there. I don't feel like doing that trick right now.
I'm gonna show you the sneaker that is gonna become part of that Bordeaux pack, because that if it actually comes out like this is a serious sneaker, like 100%. I'm going for anybody that wants it, especially you, Jenny, because you need this in your life. That is gorgeous. That is literally
I like that.
The Bordeaux.
Yep.
That is literally the Bordeaux, but the gorge green version. And lucky for me, I've got 2 hoodies that will go with that sneaker. Foreshadowing. Always foreshadowing.
Nah, if that leather come out looking the way it was looking, if it come out like the Bordeaux, or like, actually, I want to give this some love today too, because I love the way this shoe is breaking in.
Yeah.
Like, if it come out like that, yeah, we good. I need a pair of them.
This podcast is more of a appreciation for Jordan 1s and any shape next to the Jordan 1s, because Jenny, tell them why.
Because I love the Jordan 1. Is that why? Is that what it is?
I mean, at this point, like, who don't love Jordan 1? What is it about 1s for you? Like that just make that your favorite shoe?
I don't know. I think it's just all the different colorways. There's different materials, different colorways. There is a Jordan 1 for any outfit that you choose to wear.
Yeah.
And there is,
Facts.
you know,
Facts.
and I think they're so easy to wear and they're comfortable. I know a lot of people say they're not comfortable. I personally find them comfortable. And they wear really well. They will, like, if you suppose it's like anything, if you look after it, it'll last you a lifetime.
Yeah. So the people that say Jordan, like, you get people in person that tell you, "Oh, those ain't comfortable." What are they wearing?
Me?
No, what the people that tell you Jordan 1s aren't comfortable, you got to look at what they wear.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I see people on the internet say that, like, there's a meme going around that says they're the most uncomfortable shoe, and I see people sharing it and stuff, and I'm like,
nah.
I feel that's a lie, but okay.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
I don't.
Let somebody wearing Chelsea boots walk up to me and tell me Jordan 1's uncomfortable. Like, bro, what the fuck you talking about? Like, we got Vans that sell millions of pairs. We got Converse, Chuck Taylors, millions of pairs, and people out here wearing sandals and Chelsea boots and all type of other footwear. Women wear heels and boots all the time. Ain't no way in the hell the Jordan 1 is the most uncomfortable shoe. Like, come on, bro.
Yo.
Like, my feet ain't never hurt in ones.
No,
For sure.
Same.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't out there hooping, you know what I mean?
But I think 85 cut, the 85 you know, the new cuts that they're bringing out, the 85 cut Jordan 1s, they probably will be tough on your feet. The leather's harder. You got to break them in to make them soft and stuff like that. I think that's a sneaker that I feel would hurt your feet. But anything with tumbled leather instantly off the bat, I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
I've not had an issue with Jordan 1s at all. Like what so I hate these crease protectors, bro. These crease protectors. If you're wearing Jordan 1s with crease protectors, that will hurt your feet.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
This is why my crease protectors are like, nope. I don't wear. Unless you're wearing patent leather sneakers, do not wear crease protectors in your Jordan 1s.
Wait a minute. You wear crease protectors?
Me, I do. It depends what shoe it is. I mean, if it's like these, I wear crease protectors. I tend to just store them with crease protectors in them, though, because I find that if I store them with, I mean, I don't mind creases on the toe because you're always going to get that with the shoe. Yep. There's absolutely no way you can walk in a pair of shoes and not crease toes. But I find that if you store them with the crease protectors in them, it almost like presses the creases out. Yeah. Like these, I have these stored with crease protectors in them. I don't wear them with crease protectors in them, but I store them so it keeps them. And then whenever I take the crease protectors out,
do they do a better job than?
They're not.
Do they do a better job than these?
I don't know. I've never actually tried those. I did have shoe trees in them, some, but they sort of warp the shape of the shoe. They put like a point almost in the back of it.
Yeah, because it forces the shoe tree forward, so you create a point. I don't like shoe. I want to. I'm looking for. And if anybody knows, let me know. I'm looking for these replacements because these are just fit in. And like literally just leave the shoe there because basically
is that the cardboard that comes in the shoe?
Yeah.
I might have some of those. I'll chuck them in the heritage box and send them over to you. I don't use them, so I'll chuck them in. I don't know if they'll fit your shoes, but you can have them.
Do because this goes from like 11 to 11.5, so it's a 10. It will they'll definitely fit. But I'm trying to look for a replacement for the original cardboard shoe trees that they produce because this retains the shape of the sneaker anyway. You put it in and you just.
Especially
I would try crease protectors, but only not when you're wearing them, like only when you're storing them, because I find it like it almost puts the shoes back into shape. You know, like if you've got a pair of shoes and they're really beat, I find if I store them with crease protectors in them, it almost puts the toe back into some sort of shape. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
No, you're right. You're definitely right. And what Cam would say is just put some you know, with the just put some paper in it.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
stuff it. You can stuff it in. Use a wet cloth and iron creases out too.
Yeah. No.
do that.
Even not getting rid of the creases, just stuff paper in it and just leave it there so you retain the shape.
Yeah, I need to buy some newspaper.
Yeah.
I need to buy. I don't normally buy newspaper, and I got especially because you know, following Cam footsteps, we've been buying VNDS, and not everything come with the shoe trees or the box or anything that came with the shoe. You just get the shoe sometimes.
Yeah.
So I definitely need to buy some because I'm running out of paper. It's crazy. So do you have the Black History Month Jordan 2s?
No.
Me? No.
They came with a bunch of extra paper in the box. And I don't understand what is going. I got to do it now. I gotta do it. Because bro, it's the weirdest thing, right? It's the weirdest thing. So this is the box. It's a play on the regular Jordan box, you know, the black and gold box, but But this is a size 11, right? Clearly. Why is this box so huge? Like, I mean, I'm gonna compare it to an Air Max.
You can say that with a LeBron box.
Bro.
The LeBron boxes are huge.
Bro, look at that. I'm like, why the hell is the box so big, right? Because this is full of tissue paper.
Why?
Rolled up tissue paper. I don't know what this for. There's no explanation. Like, it's just these giant ass boxes.
Yo. Was the Foot Locker employee anywhere near that?
I got them from that Nike outlet because they went on sale.
Are you sure that same Nike outlet didn't end up working in Foot Locker?
But that was, bro. That's the weirdest thing to me. And like I love that shoe. Like I don't care about the extra shit in the box. It's just like, why though? Why is it even in there in the first place?
Q. You need to get a black light and investigate further.
You bringing thoughts into this conversation that don't belong. We're gonna stay
Jenny
away
knows
from
what
that.
I'm talking about. Jenny knows what I'm talking about.
No, but tissue paper, yeah. Just us talking about tissue paper made me think about that, and I'm like, yeah, that's some weird shit. But
oh, hold on.
I want to
before we move on. When was the Black History Month 2 released?
I think it was 2019.
Okay, so
18. It might have been 18.
So Jordan Brand knew the controversy with this Foot Locker employee was going to come up, so they gave you extra tissue papers.
No.
Yo, that's so random. Whoever. Okay, both question to you, both and Jenny and you.
See, I don't know anybody else with that sneaker, so I don't know if anybody else's box came like that.
Yeah, but what's the weirdest accessory that has ever come being the optimal word?
It's not the optimal word, bro. It's not.
What's the weirdest accessory that's ever delivered with a sneaker for you guys? Like, I know Q, you just mentioned the tissue papers, but is there anything else?
That's it for me.
Jenny?
I mean, I got nothing. I can't top the tissue paper.
I mean, hey, I guess. Thank you. I guess give me a box of tissue, but
maybe it was like maybe they thought you were going to open the box up and it was just going to be sizzling fire. You're going to be sweating, so you need those tissue papers to wipe off that sweat.
Nah, and when they was in the outlet. So hey, man, I don't know what's going on, but I want to get some opinions on your boy, your best friend, the best sneaker retail store owner in the world, Marcus Jordan. New store, exclusive sneakers releasing at this store. How many of them going out the front? How many of them going out the back? That's what I need.
Wasn't that a soft drop? Well, wasn't that a soft opening? So basically, it was like we opened it to test it.
Bro, test what? Test how many pairs you can fit out the doorway at one time. Like, I mean, it's a bro. Like, I'm so sick of. Oh man, it's multifaceted, bro. Because like, okay, he got a store. He made a new one. The online shit is, but like, I ain't ever bought nothing from them. Like, I don't feel compelled. I forget a lot of times when releases come and you don't know if they're doing a raffle or not. The website ain't popping. The Instagram ain't popping. Like, you don't see nothing from them. But then he talking about opening this store, and you say the word exclusive Jordan sneakers, and the eyes of the sneaker world is back on this dude when the last time anybody ever mentioned him for the past year or so is the scandal. So, like, what we gonna do with this dude, bro? Like,
go on, Jenny. What do you think?
I don't know. I have not read anything about it. I don't.
Okay, so I'll give you some background on it, Jenny. So basically, a couple of weeks ago, they had a soft opening for the new Miami or Orlando, Florida store. Basically, it was him. But the phase outs, the trophy room ones, were in store. A lot of people kind of went to the store to actually go and pick up his. He was there. The soft opening was just basically like, we're gonna might potentially see how the experience goes. It might open up a new store, and I think I think they definitely are opening up an Orlando, Florida store. But I think it was just like a pre-opening to say, "Oh, we're here." But for me, it was like the exclusive sneakers were there. So you had more trophy room ones on store. But the relevance is that he's opening up a new store, and it almost felt like, yo, I'm here, guys. Remember, I'm still here. I'm still Michael Jordan's son. I've still got a store called Trophy Room. So what is your thoughts on that? Like, I like Q's mentioned, the online releases are absolute rubbish. Like, you have to put your email address in, fill it in. They don't even send you a response. You kind of, last time I went in for a raffle, you kept going in, and then it wouldn't even go through. There was no notification. So it's like back in the 90s where things didn't work. It was almost like predated software. So
was that? Are you talking about the online raffle for the trophy rooms?
No,
yeah.
literally everything. Yeah.
Well, I entered it too. That was another one. Another one. I don't know. I think if they're opening stores and people can go in and pick them up, then fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, it's not.
but I think you're right about what's going out the front door and what's going out the back door. You know, like. But I think no matter what sneaker store you go to, that's always going to happen. Like, people are always going to hook their mates up first.
But this Michael Jordan's son. The thing that always got me about the whole trophy room situation is the fact that you are the heir, right? That's what they call him. He's the heir to the Jordan throne.
Yeah.
Right. So why is it so sloppy? Like Jenny just said, we know it's gonna happen, right? When these boutique releases happen, it's the password page. Who has the password? People that have the password. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have it, regular person. So you're gonna wait these few minutes while everybody that has the password can cop their pairs unbothered, right? And then the rest of it goes to the general public. Yeah. Fine. We know that's how it goes. In my opinion, that's how it should happen if it's going to happen online. If it's happening in person and you're doing raffles, you need to square away all your seeded pairs, all of your friends and family pairs, and don't have them anywhere near that release. Period. Because you're doing in-store raffles, your online raffle system was busted. Like they went through 2 or 3 rounds of, okay, we're going to accept entries between this time and bug out. So now we going to accept more entries between, like, bro, am I even being counted? Like Jenny said, we ain't getting no confirmations or none of this type of shit, right? And y'all know this is a hot shoe. It's already limited, and the release on both ends was totally botched because you didn't put aside the friends and family pairs, and you was probably getting pressure from celebrities and whoever else was at release, all that. So you all these backdoor pairs, I don't believe they were all resold or sold to resellers, but I think it was a lot of pairs that they didn't account for that were going to be seeded to people, and celebrities getting their dibs or whatever the hell, even whether they paying retail or they paying over is going to be a part of the conversation, but that's not really what matters. What matters is pairs that were supposed to be there were not there. And like that shoe turned into a myth. You know what I'm saying? An urban legend. Like everybody remembers when the trophy room released because there was no trophy room release. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the general opinion on it, right?
Jenny, do us a favor, pull up that 2013 Chicago again. I'm gonna say this without any cap. Nothing beats that Chicago. Nothing ever beats that Chicago. Like the Spider-Man 1 joints, the like any variation of that Chicago colorway, the phase, the trophy ones, nothing beats that joint. And the reason why I got Jenny to pull that sneaker out is that's so much love in that sneaker being run to the ground. That is a gorgeous pair, right? And that's true love. And this is why I believe every sneakerhead that loves a sneaker deserves to get a sneaker, is because of that pair. Like that, the way Jenny's run through that, and let's just say 2013 was what we're talking about 9 years ago. The way she's run through that pair and still values that and still holds it there is the reason why everybody needs to get pairs and pairs and pairs of what they like. Because forget the resale, forget the hype, that bullshit. That's all bullshit to me, right? This is why I make sure, and this is why I always try and help people, is because when you want a sneaker and you love a sneaker and you want to run it to the ground like that sneaker, right, is the reason why everybody deserves to get sneakers, because basically it shows true passion for a sneakerhead. Right, and like whatever bullshit the trophy want to do, whatever. I'm no cap, bro. I'm not even giving the trophy ones a second thought. And every time I see somebody wear it, I was like, right, cool, trophy one, whatever. It's not, and I'll be more gassed if I saw a OG Chicago or a Chicago release of somebody's foot, like, oh damn, Chicago ones. I can't do the same with the trophy because to me the trophy ones is just another sneaker.
It's infamous. It's not famous. It's infamous. and there was so many fake pairs out there, bro. It's
exactly. And then it also makes you question that. It also makes you question, is it fake or real? But like, not knocking anybody that's got them. If you got the trophy once, well, like I know a person that congratulations, but it's got so much bad reputation and hate. Like I just. Like, why not just make loads of pairs and give it to people that want it? And the freeze out was obviously a special point in history that what happened to Michael Jordan through his playing career. We know the history behind that. It would have been great for everybody to get that. It would have been great for especially like Nike and Jordan. Like Jenny's rocking OG pairs of Chicago. She deserves a pair. Forget us. She deserves a pair, right? But that would have been epic. That would have been absolute epic. Like, but unfortunately, what the situation is when releases are done really badly, you can't love a sneaker. You can't love. I will I will sit here and the pattern bread the pattern bread ones, love that sneaker. It got to everybody that wanted it. See what I'm saying? Right? And in reality, that's a gorgeous pair, and I love it. And any OG colorway, I love it. But if you can't do a release right, and you can't give the people that want the sneaker, and you want to give it to resellers, you can't love it. I can't love it. I can't sit here and say, yo, Trophy Ones are the most epic sneakers that were released in the last 5 years. It's not. It's shit. It's absolute dire shit.
Oh no, man! I ain't love the shoe no way. I would have liked to have had it. I would have wore it, but I wasn't in love with it. Like I love some GR colorways. I love better than that. So
yeah, exactly.
It's just interesting to me. Like every time his name come up, and I was in the comments, right? I was in the comments on a post about this on IG, and bruh, talk about drug. they tied ropes around his arms and legs and drug him all the way around the comment section, bro. It was so many jokes, bro. Nobody had anything serious or positive to say about the post about that store opening. It was all back door, garage door, patio door,
saloon door,
car door, truck door. It's all type of doors going around.
Have you ever seen that Looney Tunes animation where the Wile E. Coyote is opening a door and there's another door and there's another door and there's another door? That's like a sneaker release for us.
Yeah.
Where's the end of this door? Where's the end of this door?
If Trophy Room was a cartoon, that would be it, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And then you had the Roadrunner behind him peeping out like, yo, I got pairs. You ain't got pairs? I got pairs.
Look, so did he show you the shoe? Pew, he out of there.
In that case, Wile E. Coyote is the hero and the Roadrunner's the villain.
And then I always wanted Coyote to win.
Yeah, of course. Get that Roadrunner. Yo, so Jenny, so like two questions I've got for you. So does it matter? Does it matter to you whether the sneakers hype, or is it more important that the sneaker has got a good colorway and a good history?
No, I don't care if they're hyped or not. I don't have any pairs that I would class as hyped. I mean, I know a lot of people would say the Chicagos are hyped, but I mean, I don't care. If I look at a pair of shoes and I like them, then I want them and I'm going to wear them.
Well, you're saying that Chicago is hyped. Tell us, how did you come across that Chicago?
Yeah.
You said that was your first Jordan, right?
That was my first Jordan. I mean, I needed a new pair of shoes and I walked into Foot Locker and I went, can I have those in a size 9? And the Foot Locker employee went out the bag and came back and was like, here.
So ain't no hype to that, right?
I think, do you see if they general released everything, right? I don't think I would ever stop buying sneakers. I mean, if stuff was sitting and it wasn't selling out and there was unlimited pairs and things, I would still buy them.
That's a good response. But like okay, cool. Now you've evolved this question now. So so if everything was general released, and I'm talking collaborations, I'm talking Travis Scott ones, I'm talking everything was general released, would that change your I know it would change a lot of people's opinion on what they'll pick up. I don't think it would change yours. Like you would pick, and this is why we have such an affinity with you, Jenny. Is basically a lot of people that we associate around us always pick up sneakers they like and always wear sneakers they want, because in retrospect, a lot of people we go back to the heritage runs because it's a release this weekend. A lot of people will love it because it reminds them of the Travis Scott. A lot of people pick it up because it reminds them of the Travis Scott and the sample from the 1985, 86, which was the sample that Travis Scott used for his Travis Scott variation. So, in that retrospect, right, like if everything was sitting, this is how you tell if somebody's got hype or somebody relates to hype better. Is if everything was a GR. How many sneakers would you actually pick up? And that's the question. That is the question. Like a lot, and we could address to not only us but a lot of people. So, go on, Jenny.
More than I've got this year for sure. I mean, I don't buy every pair, right? So I don't buy every pair, and I don't try to buy every pair because I mean there is a limit on how many pairs of shoes that is there. No, there's not. That's a lie.
No,
I was going to say there's a limit to how many pairs of shoes you can have, but that is a lie. No, there's not.
Money is the limit. Money is the limit.
Money is the limit. I mean, I look at shoes and I think like with the heritage ones, I looked at them and I was like, I'm not gonna wear those. Straight out, I won't wear those. I know I won't wear those, so I'm not gonna buy them. The last time I bought a pair of shoes, and I bought them really for the sake of buying them, and I think I've worn them twice, and it's a shame. Is the creators, the Jordan 1 creators?
Yeah.
I have them here. I don't like them.
I like that shoe too.
But it's all right. I've put a white lace on it. It's very comfortable. The Zoom sole's great, very comfortable. I find nothing. I can't wear these. Like they don't.
As you wear a black hoodie.
I don't like black shoes though. That's the thing. And like the soles, like I don't know if you can see that. Like these are DNDS as we would say.
Because your hoodie collection is kind of extensive, right?
Yeah.
So like that's I don't want to say weird, but I would think that shoe would fit your style well because I know you go stupid with the black hoodies.
I don't like dark colored shoes.
Question: Why? Why do you
why do I not
like
black?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think there's. My hair has been every color under the sun over the years. It's just now that I'm getting older, I've stopped dyeing it. And because I don't know, maybe it's because I've stopped dyeing my hair. I like my shoes to be colorful.
Okay, cool.
You know, because I always wear black, I always tend to find like I could put some form of color, rather than be running around complete Adams family. Part Adam. There's nothing wrong with the Adams family. I'm a big fan of the Adams family. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Not at all. I'm a big fan of that. But I mean, no, I don't know. I prefer my shoes to be more colourful. And I find with my hoodies, I can find shoes to match.
Yeah.
Today's is ambush, the lime ambush dunks, because it matches this, and it's got like a big back print as well. And I just find you can match things. I don't know.
I to be honest, like I do like colourful. I'll take a step further. I like mismatched sneakers. I think there's a different. I think there's like a different flair when you wear like the fives, or when you wear a different pair of mismatch, and you're like, it's not trying to say look at me. It's like there's a fine appreciation when you do that, because you're trying to be a bit different and kind of be outside the box rather than be in the box. And because like everybody's comfort zone is in that box. Like I want to wear this, I want to wear black, I want to wear white, I want to do this. But sometimes, and I've learned this over times, and I've evolved as a person by just wearing sneakers, because I've just taken myself outside the box. Now wear different clothing, different like different kind of textures, different kind of palettes of colors, because it kind of forces you to do that. And it's great because all of a sudden you're like, okay, cool, I don't want to be in this box anymore because it's boring. I want to be outside the box. I want to just experiment a bit more. I want to be different. I want to wear something different. I want to wear like and sometimes you get loads of eyes because what the hell is wearing, like for instance, this is why I think this is a brilliant sneaker. Because it's so different. Like even the sole, so different. So this the that motif that's interwoven. It's so different, and it's not because you want eyes on you. It's because you wanna not wear like Air Force One, all white Air Force One. And like when you literally like when you're going down the street or when you're going to like the malls, how many Air Force Ones, all white Air Force Ones or all black Air Force Ones or all like? Do you want to just fit into that realm, or do you want to kind of just be different?
I have a confession about the Air Force One. They are. I hate them. I don't like the Air Force One. I don't like the Air Force One. I would wear the Air Force One. I hate them. I said it. I hate them. I hate the Air Force One.
Oh shit!
I said
that might be a first. That's a first, definitely.
Do you like the Air Force One?
I don't hate it, but I don't. There have been certain Air Force Ones, and I always this is a slight segue. I always go on Nike by You, and I try to do because they come out with so many different variations of the Air Force One, and then on Nike by You they only let you use certain colors, sometimes on different variations. So I used to do Air Force Ones back in the day, like when I was in high school, 1,000 years ago, and I did Air Force Ones because I couldn't afford Jordans. So it was Air Force Ones, it was Reeboks, it was like Tier 2 Air Max with just one bubble in the back, not with the full like 97s and all. The lower tier version. Every time a signature shoe come out, there's a lower tier version, or it used to be like that. It ain't so much like that no more. But Air Force Ones, they don't hit right for me. And that it's a cultural thing because in the United States, if you are a street pharmacist, it's a requirement to have white Air Force Ones available at all times. Like it's such a big cultural thing when it comes to street culture. White Air Force Ones and black Air Force Ones, like white Air Force Ones signify, I'm doing well for myself. Like every time you see me, you're gonna see me in a clean pair of white Air. Like I don't want these motherfuckers out here talking about, they only wear them once or twice and then they give them away or they throw them away and they buying 10 pairs at a time and all that, bro.
You talk about Dr. Dre.
Serious. You talk about who?
Monday, Tuesday, Dr. Dre. Monday, it was Tuesday.
Yeah, that's the culture. That's the culture with Air Force Ones here. So it's like if you like Air Force Ones, you have to like the triple white, and it's jokes about the all black Air Force.
That's Air Force mentality, bro. Yeah. Okay, cool. Another Mythbusters.
No, bro. And you don't have to love Air Force Ones. Like I don't completely hate them. I think I've never wore a pair. And I think if I wore a pair, I would probably change my mind. I just there's no reason why I haven't wore a pair. I just haven't seen a pair that I've looked at and went, oh, I like those. I got this one pair of Air Force Ones that I actually been looking at more recently. I tried to get them when they released. I think it was last year. This is my favorite Air Force One.
Yeah.
The Wheat Mocha. I really, 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 and it's not super expensive to get, resale, but me, I ain't trying to pay resale for shit. So like this is a dope Air Force One to me. I would wear that. I would wear that before I wear a triple white. Be honest with you. I'm just not an Air Force One guy. I know.
I very nearly picked up the Space Jam ones because they had
those are hard too. Those are hard too.
I very nearly picked those up, and then I was like, I don't know. I think that month that they came out, there was another Jordan release that month as well, and I was like, I'm not going to go for two pairs of shoes I'll just get one, and I end up getting the Jordans.
So the reason why I put that Mythbusters tune on, we're going to call it Mythbusters tune. So I one of the bros I was out with this weekend, we were hunting for Air Force Ones, all white Air Force Ones, because he's going to a wedding, he wants to wear some all white Air Force Ones, but they were sold out I don't know everywhere else, but in London they were sold out everywhere. I'm talking
like
everywhere. Like, how hard is it to get these Air Force Ones, bro?
No, and like I said, bro, it's a cultural thing, man. Like that's probably one of Nike's number one selling products. On the sportswear side, like it's got to be the white Air Force One, because they can't keep them, and they constantly making them, bro. Constantly making them. It used to be back in the day where they did it seasonally, but now they doing it year round, and you can't. They limiting the amount that one person can buy online.
Yeah.
So,
because they know the customers are picking them all up. So the customers are picking all of them up. Yeah. So to customize it, it's a big business. I think Nike's clocked on like, no.
It's not just customizers though. Like, bro, if you look at, I've seen it on sneaker shopping a few times. I can't remember exactly who it is. Well, some of the dope boy rappers, they come in there and they buy 10 pair of Air Force Ones. Like they say, give me every one that you got in size such and such. And I think somebody walked out of there with like 20-something pairs of white Air Force Ones.
Yo, Dr. Dre, give us all our Air Force Ones back.
Bro, like it's a thing. It's a phenomenon. Like, I don't get it. Like, I agree with Jenny. Like, I don't completely hate Air Force Ones. There are only certain ones that I really feel like, oh yeah, I rock that. But man, I ain't got no Air Force Ones in my collection. I tell you that. If I did, it would be that wheat mocha, because that's the only one I wanted recently.
I think for me, like, Air Force Ones are nice. Obviously, culturally important, but I feel the same way as you guys. I can't wear Air Force Ones. I'd rather stick a Jordan 1 on than an Air Force One. Just my personal.
Yeah, I mean, compared to a Jordan 1, Air Force One is a little bulkier.
Yeah,
it's the same exact styles. Some of the overlays even the same, but that outsole on the Jordan 1 is what make it different for the most part.
Beautiful thing.
Exactly.
But like, I'd rather put on a bulky Jordan than Air Force One. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather throw on a Jordan 10 or a 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna have that much cushion. This is called cushion.
So another question for you, Jenny. So, have you, like, what? Okay, cool. In an order of your preference, low, mid, or high?
Like number one.
Number one.
Number one's high.
Okay. Number 2.
Mid.
Okay.
And well, then low has to come number 3. But I don't have any lows. I don't really like them. I mean, it's personal preference. I mean, it's just, I prefer to wear shoes that are like high tops, like up around your ankle. I don't know if that makes sense.
So
is it a comfort thing or is it a fashion thing?
It's more of a comfort thing than anything. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got a pair of Vans. I've got SB Dunks, lows, and I just prefer, comfort wise, I just prefer my shoe to be up around my ankle. I don't know if that's really weird. Highs are definitely top, but I mean, I don't know. I've tried other pairs of shoes, like, but I just don't like them. I just don't find them very comfortable.
Do you like lows in general? Is it just a Jordan 1 low?
No, I don't really like them, man. Like,
I'm talking any low, like not even a Jordan 1 low, just any low.
Probably the SB Dunk low. I think it's fine. Like, I think they're okay. I like they've got like the thicker tongue, like it's more cushioned.
Yeah.
And they've got like the puffy laces, and I just think they look nicer. It's more of a looks thing as well. I think it's definitely more of a looks thing. I mean, I've got a pair of Nike Shocks, and they're not high. They're not lows. They're just normal shoes. But I really like those. They're my beaters though. But
So what do you think of the stigma that surrounds Jordan 1 mid? Like, I don't know how many mids you got in your collection or what you think about mids, but
I've got quite a few.
Okay.
I don't get it because there's so many nice colorways in the mids, and people are like, "Oh, mids are trash," and I'm like, "Well, that's good. Stop buying them so that people like me that like that colorway can have those."
All I'm gonna say, all I'm gonna say is I believe the mids themselves are a sneaker that. I by the way, Marcel's watching this, and he will probably verify what I'm going to say at the moment in time. Is I think the mids at the moment, the resale on the mids are a knock-on effect from the highs, but that might die down eventually because obviously the Jordan 1 highs ain't doing as well as they were like 2-3 years back. But the thing is that knock-on effect actually affected the mids because if people couldn't get the highs, they'll get the mids. But Marcel will vouch for this, and we had a conversation this week. He just recently got his Rebillionaires in, and
this is his first pair of highs.
That's his first pair of highs after getting so many, after getting a couple of mids, and you could even attest to this, but mids don't get the same quality love from Jordan brand as they should do because like that range of sneaker is perfect to challenge like the Air Force Ones or any other thing. But there's some mids out there that the leather isn't as great as a high, and I think that stigma just kind of sticks around because people are like, oh, you'll get a cheaper version of a Jordan 1 high.
I just saw Jenny scan her collection. She was looking for some SEs.
No, not those. There's another pair that I have, and they're a pair of mids. I really like them, and when I picked them up, I got them on Foot Locker in the sale because no one wanted them. I actually paid less than retail. I got them in the sale. And you're saying about like materials and quality. Honestly, they're one of the best. I've had highs that aren't as good a quality as these mids.
Yeah.
It's the pine greens. Do you know the ones I'm talking about?
Pull them out, Jenny.
The green and purple one?
No, they're just green. They've got tumbled leather on them, and these.
That's not a mid.
It's a mid.
No. What I'm saying is, looking at that shoe, I can see the difference in the quality. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see like the tumbled leather, like it's like that all round, like the whole shoe, and it's just good quality, man. I would compare the quality of this to the quality of these. And I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Go on.
I think with the Bordeaux, I think that these are very, very close to being the same quality as the Bordeaux.
But that's not the average mid. That's an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
Why though? Why? Why is this an exception?
We're talking about quality, right?
Yeah.
If you look at that Chicago black toe mid, it's not high quality.
Well, I've never seen those in hand.
Yeah.
But
I think
I can only talk from what I've seen, like what I've got, you know.
And this is what it is. I think the thing is, there are mids out there that beat the exception, and those pine green mids are definitely the one. And the thing is, that is a standard that every Jordan 1 mid should be. Unfortunately, like I would say, majority of the mids that you go into the store to see, that sit or you actually have a chance to see in hand, the leather is rubbish, absolute rubbish. Like 1 or 2 wears that's creasing, that's cracking, everything. Like I'm not, no word of a lie. I've seen some mids in hand, and they are terrible. Like terrible.
I feel like you might have a lot of SE mids because the SE mids,
special editions,
the SE mids do come with better materials on a regular basis, and we have been seeing a lot more SE mids released in the past year or so, especially late last year. But like the GRs, the GR mids, most of the time the material's bad, and it's the other way around for highs. Most of the time the materials are good on highs, and sometimes they're bad. Whereas like every GR mid, I don't know if you're getting every mid that I'm getting over here in the US. Like we get mids on a regular basis. And sometimes they sell out, sometimes they sit, but most of the time, the materials are not as good as a high, or the colorway is especially the ones that's a plate like that pine green. It looks like the pine green high. Most of the time, it's a play off a colorway that don't really hit right, and the material's bad. So it's like, nah, don't. But I see mids all the time. That don't stop. Because we looking at it from a quality perspective. Most people looking at it from a colorway perspective. Yeah. And the mid is like the casual sneakerheads Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
So there is I think I've got two mids in my collection. One of them being the Day of the Dead mids. I think that I'm gonna be very controversial here because I think the color blocking or the vibrance of that Bordeaux color on that actual Day of the Dead is far superior than the Brotherhoods. Like in comparison, I think the Brotherhood, the color of the Brotherhood, that peach plum colorway should have been a bit more vibrant, and everything we see on the Brotherhoods in pictures should be the way it looks in real life. I love that sneaker. It should have been darker. I love that. That's the only down little knock on that sneaker. I would say I would have picked it up if it was a bit more vibrant, but it's still a gorgeous sneaker. And the other one is the Clot, Fearless Clot that they released a couple of years back. But I've had a mid. I've had the mid reverse Chicago's in hand, and I've looked at them. I've got them for somebody that really wanted them because they were struggling to get them.
It was still.
But they were top, and they went for double the retail. It retailed for 90. It retailed for 90, and it went double for the price. We went for 200. But I got it for the person. I actually showed it on Instagram, and the quality on that is poor. Like, and this is why I think there's a lot of hate towards the mids, because the quality, the color blockings are different. I don't mind the color blockings, but the quality on those mids are like, let's just say SE, which is upped in price to 115 rather than 90 in pounds in terms of the cost. You will definitely get, if you get a mid at 90 pounds, forget the sale version, but if you get a mid at 90 pounds at retail, the quality is more than likely going to be really bad. Really bad. Like I'm talking like papery, like synthetic leather, which will crease up, which will not last time. And you see those Chicago's from 2013, that would not last as long as that.
Yeah, they ain't making mids. They ain't making mids like that no more. Like the ones you showed, some of the ones, and we've seen. I know I've seen a few of the mids you got in your collection. They're not making them all like that. Like a lot of them, they're not the best quality at all.
I haven't seen any like of the new, like the newer mids. I haven't tried to get any just because there's been no colorway that I liked or that wasn't coming in a high.
See,
there we go. Like,
that's what I'm talking about, because you're not just out here copying every mid. You're being selective with it, and you're selecting the right ones.
Mm-hmm.
People out here, when we talk about mids in general not being good, we're not talking about the pairs that a Jenny would get. We're talking about the pairs that everybody else getting, and they trying to hype them up. They might put on a pair at practice one day, all this, you know what I'm saying? And they're not good quality. They're just not.
Yeah. It is. I don't know the retail shop that you go to. I don't know whether they're gonna have any mids there, because obviously the resellers always pick them up. But if you ever get a chance to see a mid in hand, that just a regular GR mid, and I would advise you to take your pine green with you, and you would be shocked. I'm not even joking. You would be shocked at the quality of that sneaker. You'd be like, "Wow, Jordan Brand are doing this." No whatever. Like, you'll be shocked with that, 100%.
And see, we didn't give we don't give anybody a hard time, right, about what they choose. If you like, because we disagree all the time on sneakers, me and TJ. So it's not about what I like or don't like versus what you do or don't like. It's about quality. Like when Marcel showing his mid, he had the chocolate mid. I can't remember the exact name they had for it, but it's like dark brown, kind of like medium brown with the white mid. So it's dope. But when he got their Rebellion there, he said he ain't none of his mids come close to the quality of that shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, now you see, and now he blaming us because he finna start buying highs instead of mids. It's like, bro, don't stop buying mids. You just got to pick the right ones.
Exactly. And to be honest, like Jen, you're spot on. Some of these highs don't hit the mark. Like some of the highs don't hit the mark. You are spot on. It's poor. Like you had with the Shadow 2.0s. I would say the Shadow 2.0s, if it wasn't a high, it would be a normal mid. Like
Prototype.
It would be a GR, prototype. Terrible leather. Terrible. But unfortunately, this is ironically we've just done a full circle. Like this is £90, right? And the quality on this is amazing.
You gonna stop holding up that damn Adidas.
The mid is £90. Oh, exceptionally, like the pine greens, like probably as good as the forums, but the JGR mids which are £90. If you really want to branch the bracket where Nike are doing sneakers at mid-range, which are great in quality, and then want to fight the competition for forums, fight the competitions for like Air Force Ones, fight the competition within themselves to get like a sneaker that is really good quality, but also will sell out and it's worth selling out. They need to up their mid game, and I thought they were going to when the Fearless pack came out, because the Melanie Asani mids, all of the mids that came out were amazing. Most of them was amazing. Even Blue the Great, even the Blue the Great mids. Like we're talking about the whole range were good. That was a good range.
I didn't like the black one with the jewel swoosh. That one, I didn't like that one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but so most of them were great. But in terms of that, I thought that was an indication to me that Jordan Brand are like, yo, we need to step up our game in this mid-range because we can take over here. Because if we start producing sneakers at $100 or $115 that would compete with other sneakers in that sneaker range, people are going to pick up our Jordan 1 mids because that stigma.
But with you saying that, you know, that if they're going to branch into that market and they're going to make mids and they're going to make them better quality, for $100, as you said, they need to make them more accessible.
Yeah.
You know, stop like that. I don't know about anybody else, and we did talk about this earlier. It doesn't matter how hyped or how general release or how many pairs there is. If I like a colorway, I'm always going to buy the shoe because I like the colorway. I think like even because like I get people like around like Christmas and things, I get a lot of people message me and they're like, you know, how do I buy? My sister, my brother, my cousin, whoever is looking for a pair of Jordans for Christmas.
All the time.
How do I buy a pair? And I'm like, you don't. Because and they'll send me a picture and I'll look at the picture and I'll go, yo, those released in like July.
Yes.
You need to forget about it and you need to move on.
I get the same questions from family members and other people because I'm gonna pull out a sneaker, right? I'm gonna show you. This is actually sitting on my thing, so it's easier for pull out. So my girlfriend's mum wanted a pair of these because she was really enthralled, and she asked me 6 months after the release. I was like, "There's no way in a million years you're gonna get this."
No, I think see if they made a mid, right? Like the AF1, where it's just like you can walk into JD Sports or Foot Locker or your local Nike outlet or whatever and just pick a pair up. Can I get these in a size 9, 10, 7, whatever? And they go out the back and they come out with a brand new pair of shoes in a box. You take them to the till and you buy them. I think that they would do far better with mids and things if they were to make them more accessible.
Accessibility is always a question. Accessibility
is always going to be a problem. And there's, I mean, we could talk to we're blue in the face about not being able to get shoes and about other people not being able to get shoes, but it's always going to be a problem. And see, to be honest, right, I think PJ, me and you were talking the other day that the hype's starting to die down. Yeah. I am living for the death of the Jordan 1 hype because I just want to be able to look at a pair of shoes that I like and buy them.
Yeah.
Yo,
I like those. I'll have those.
Jenny, move to London. right? Or move close to London, or travel to London, because those heritage ones were sitting like I think I do believe like I would say post anything collaborative and anything that's special with meaning, like the Rebellionaires, every single Jordan 1 going forwards, except for maybe the OGs will sell out. They're gonna sit. I can see it. I've seen it last year. I've seen it last year, and I can see it going forward, 100%. I don't know about you, Q, but because the United States is a different animal. It's a dragon rather than a wolf. But
I can't see it happening. I can see it slowing down for certain releases because we've been seeing that recently anyway. But outside of that, man, Nike just need to. Some of this stuff need to be mass produced, man. Like
that's it. It needs to be mass produced. And I think for like other people, you know, like coming into the sneaker game, like there's so many people can't. I don't know how to word this. There's so many people can't get on board with it because they don't know how to go about getting shoes.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like I've met people and they're like parents with kids who have got their first pair of Jordans and I don't know, they're like some sort of mid that sat or whatever, and that's great. You know, like and they say to me, they're like, how do I get my kid a pair of shoes for Christmas? And I'm like, you don't. And that's it. Unless you're prepared to pay ridiculous prices to the resellers, you don't. And then they sort of go, well, I don't really understand that because when I want a pair of shoes, I go to the local shoe shop in the town and I go in and I buy a pair of like loafers or something. And I'm like, yeah, but these aren't the same. Like these are a whole different beast. Like you don't just, but I think Nike need to make a range of shoes, a range of Jordan, be it mids, be it highs, whatever, mass produce them and pump them out. For all the people that can't get, you know, I
got two ideas. You just gave me two ideas, and this is all on you, right? But so,
oh shit.
So, Nike and Jordan. Give that little kid the Jordan or Nike he wants for Christmas. Don't limit your sneakers. Make sure that parents can get that sneaker by walking into that shop. So, in response to that, I think it'll be really good that if for Nike, I'm giving you 3 ideas here because you could make yourself brilliant if you did this. Because you should be able to a kid's parents should be able to go to the shop before Christmas or around September time and say, can I place an order of a manufacturer for like a Nike ID or a manufacturer of a colorway that looks like this, because my kids wants this for Christmas. Place it in the Nike store. They'll manufacture it. They'll bring Fat Father Christmas down the chimney tree to give that kid the sneaker he wants, because you know what? That's the love and game of being a sneakerhead, because at the end of the day, what happens is you want that kid to actually start to remember when he was young, when he picked up a sneaker, when his parents gave him that sneaker, and then he could actually wear it around, and he was so proud to wear it. So that becomes your start to your sneakerhood. But unfortunately, if you make your sneakers so limited that you kind of isolate your market, that little kid will never be able to touch your sneakers until he's old enough to do that. And unfortunately, he'll become cynical like one of us lot, where we couldn't pick up sneakers when we were younger, and we're now bashing you guys because we still can't pick up sneakers that we want.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we know Nike's business model is as far as because we thinking about it from our perspective, right? And like you just mentioned, like we were saying earlier, when you first get into it, you on the other end of that spectrum. You way over there. You on the outside. You trying to peek in. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what to expect when you get inside, right? So, with us being from this perspective, we there's gonna always be some cynicism with it, because the person that want a Nike T-shirt can walk right in the store and get a Nike T-shirt, right? The person that don't care what color their shoe is, or whether it's a Jordan or this Nike or that Nike, they can just walk in the store and get their shoe. That's gonna always be the focus. Nike is number one for a reason, right? They not just selling to us. We want them to just sell to us, but they're not just selling to us. You know what I'm saying? And with that business model for us being low supply, high demand, because they want to keep us on the edge of our feet, right? They want to keep us on the tip of the seat, and we watching the screen to see what's gonna pop up, right? And you're waiting on the got them, and we hate L's and we hate the app, but we're gonna keep buying this shit because we love the products and we hate the business model, and they're not gonna change the business model because of us. Long as everybody else can walk in that Nike store and get their hoodie and get their t-shirt and buy their socks, and they can buy a basketball, they can buy a football, and these sports leagues, they all got Nike on the jersey. They ain't putting them Nikes they ain't putting them swooshes on them jerseys and them shorts and them socks for us. They're doing it for everybody else that don't give a fuck about Jordan 1s. They want to go in there and buy some Monarchs, and so they can look fresh at the barbecue because they're comfortable and they always like Nike. And that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go in that outlet and they're gonna buy them shoes that we gonna skip over like they nothing, because they nothing to us, because we sneakerheads. We not the casual fan. You know what I'm saying? If we like it, we'll buy it. Yeah. But
the only problem with that is, unfortunately, what happens is, like, potential you eliminate potential sneakerheads that could possibly come through that you're at a young age, like that want to get the sneakers. I know. Like, for us, it was a bit different because basically we grew up and we couldn't. Well, I don't know about you, Jay, but we come from a background. Well, I come from a background where picking up a sneaker or spending an X amount of money on a sneaker was never an option, because it was either you actually live to survive or just basically don't. And so growing up in that environment, you could become in tune to kind of like when you've got the resources to buy them. But unfortunately, what happens is, like, when you make sneakers limited, you isolate one market. You give one market the sneakers, but you isolate a whole lot of other people. So like you say, the youngsters that want the sneaker, that would, like, if a parent's thinking, I can buy any old sneaker for my son, they might go and get a Yeezy or an Adidas or a Forum or even like a New Balance, and all of a sudden now that kid's like, I remember when I was younger, I used to get my parents used to get me this New Balance. I love New Balances. They come, so like that has a massive impact. So all of a sudden they're no longer buying Nikes because Nikes are what the parents used to get us, or Reeboks are what the parents used to get us, or LA Gears are what the parents used to get us. If they were still a big company, we would still be getting them. But unfortunately, with the current climate, is if you can't get a Nike, your parents will go get something else, and that kid will always be in tune with the sneaker they get, because there's a fundamental. It's like your first love. There's a fundamental thing when you buy your first sneaker, that is what sticks with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So Nike need to make sure, if they want to be serious about the game, they need to make sure that their kids get that Nike, they get that Jordan 1, get that like Air Max 1 or Air Max 90, or they need to make sure that these pairs are accessible for the kids that want to wear them.
You can get some Air Max 90s, some Air Max 1s. They won't be the concepts. They won't be no Atmos or no, you know what I mean? No Weatherspoon. Like, you ain't gonna get that. You can get the regular one that's sitting on the shelf, full size run, because there was no advertisement on it. There's no special meaning to it. Yeah. It's a nice colorway, and that's what they're gonna get. That's what I got. I didn't get the Air Max 95 until a couple years ago. As a matter of fact, last year was my, not the neon anyway, the OG colorway. My mama wasn't finna pay no $150, so I got the $70 Air Max, and it didn't have as many air bubbles as the Air Max 95. But it was a Nike, so it sufficed for me. I can still feel I can still smush the area on it. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a lot of people's experience, or like you say, they're gonna go to other brands, and like you said again, maybe they'll end up like us. Maybe they'll get that same lifestyle that we had of not being able to get exactly what we wanted, but seeing other people with it and still loving it.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll move on.
It's a fine tune, but Jenny, how would you change the current climate? Like, what is your solution
to the problem? Well, the problem that I face with sneakers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I know the cost of living and the cost of everything's going up, which was always going to happen given the pandemic. I think the price of the Jordan 1 is just getting a little bit on the high side for my liking. I mean, nobody wants to be spending that much money on shoes anyway, but I think that also comes back into it detaches part of the market, because not everybody has like £155 to go and spend on a new pair of shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like a couple of years ago they were 120, like 130. And I get like the price of everything's going up, the price of absolutely everything is going up, and I get that, and everybody's feeling it everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I think we need to find a happy medium with price wise. Like I said to you, I had this conversation with you, TJ, the other day about the Union Dunks. You asked me what I thought of the Union Dunks, and I said that I liked them, but I just could not justify the price because they were
65
165 for a pair of Dunk Lows. At the end of the day, take the designer off them, they are Dunk Lows. And 165 for Dunk Lows, in my opinion, is too much.
Yeah. Especially when Dunk Lows, average for 100 pounds.
Yeah.
So I literally got a very premium Dunk Low for Ash for 95. No, all in all 95. So in reality, because there's a custom, there's this place right. Collaborations are customs.
Yeah.
Because this is a custom, they up the price by $65. So over 50% extra on that sneaker.
What collab has been regular retail? I don't remember that really ever happening.
The Travis Scott ones where fragments were.
They were regular retail price.
Yeah.
We ain't seen that since.
Was it 170? I don't know. I can't remember. Was it 155?
I don't think they were regular price, but normally we don't get collabs regular price, and normally we don't get.
But do we get them? Do we get them nearly 50% more expensive?
No.
Not normally. They're not normally that much more expensive. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything wrong with them. I really like them as a shoe. I really like them. Were they for me? No, because contrary to popular belief, I don't just buy every single pair of shoes that comes available, because we all adults and we all got live.
We've got adulting to do.
We have adult things to do, and sometimes hobbies and things have to take a back seat or have to not be at the top of the queue. But I just think 165 for a pair of Dunks is no. At the end of the day, they're Dunk Lows. No matter what you want to do with those, they're Dunk Lows.
No.
You know, and Dunk Lows are, as you said, 90, 100 quid.
Yeah. 100 over here.
165 is a pair of Jordan 1s.
Yeah.
More, nearly, than a pair of Jordan 1s. Yeah.
I mean, that's simple enough. Like, if you ain't willing to pay for what you're looking at or what you think you'll get.
I like them, but I like them, but I'm not willing to pay the price for them.
Yeah.
And I think that goes for any hobby or interest that anybody may have. There is things that come and it may be, I don't know, more expensive or whatever. Like resale, I'm not prepared. And Q, you said you won't pay resale. Like we won't pay resale.
I'm done with it.
I'm not. I won't pay resale because I just won't. Like I take the L and I move on to the next pair that I see that I want to buy. I don't.
Yeah, it's gonna always be another pair. I was actually thinking about that yesterday. Like when I felt like or when I knew that I was going to be able to get the J5s, right, I started to think to myself, did I like that shoe enough to pay resale? And most of the time, the answer is no. No matter how much I love a sneaker, I just don't want to pay resale no more. Like not even low end resale, because I feel like I'm being cheated. You know what I'm saying? Like unless it's even when something is like right at retail, I feel like if it's right at retail, then I should have been able to get a pair. And if I didn't, maybe I didn't need that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And you hit the nail right on the head, because like when we're actually talking about sneakers, we actually talk about how delicate a balance needs to be, and I think the balance is shifting the wrong way. And it feels like the prices are too high for people to actually afford to like keep investing in sneakers, or keep actually getting sneakers, to a point where now, and I know it's not happening in the US at the moment, but it might happen in the US, bro, because now we're finding outside the US, a lot of people are not picking up what we think they might be picking up. I would have thought, look, sitting here at this moment in time, I would have thought the Heritage ones would have sold out. I thought the Jade 5s might have sold out. They still have playoffs somewhere around here. They were sitting for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Too.
Yeah. So in reality, I think people are making those high choices, and the knock-on effect is on sneakers. So I think the balance was there just about. Now the balance has shifted to where people are just not picking up sneakers anymore as they would normally. And I feel like the hype. I think Night Brand are going to probably sit down in the next year or so and think about evaluating what they can do, because the hype can only stay. The hype can only stay on for so long. See what I'm saying? The hype can only stay on for so much before it but the bubble bursts. So
it depends on what's driving the hype. Like we all figure that resale is driving the hype, right? And it's been like that for a couple of years. That's why prices, especially after the Last Dance, with the price of Jordans, ones went up a whole lot, but every Jordan silhouette, especially the early retros, all the prices went up after the Last Dance. With us feeling like resale is driving the culture, the dip in hype, I think that we experiencing right now, especially over there, is because resale is drying up. People are learning. I think a lot of people that were new are learning, and people are. I know a couple people that I used to buy for sometimes hit for their own sneakers, and I love it because then I don't have to worry about trying to help you get so much. Now you learning the methods, you learning the stores, the raffles, and all that, so you can start getting your own pairs. But with limited stuff, I think it's gonna always be like that, bro.
Yeah, limited stuff. I think where the knock-on effect is going to be GRs, like GRs.
That's what we're really talking about. We want GRs to be GRs. Like we ain't gonna never get a Travis Scott GR or a Clot or a Concepts Union. None of these collabs gonna ever be as big. Like the playoffs, we just said we seen playoffs sitting. Yeah. It's an OG re-retro. They've been doing that for a couple years now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like the OGs gonna get big releases. Over a million pairs and all that. If they do 100%. That with every Jordan 1, I don't think the hype will die, bro. I really don't. Because as long as people feel like they can get something off on resale, and dudes taking, $20, $30 over, that ain't nothing to be trying to buy up multiple pairs of every shoe and not have somebody that wants that shoe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just started buying pairs for people that ask me for help, because it's like I don't want to have all these shoes sitting around. Whether I buy something in my size that I don't wear for a long time, I think that's just a product of having so many shoes and not as much time. But if I feel like I ain't gonna wear it, you need to get up out of here, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody else.
You got the Mr. Simpson mentality because he'll just get rid of sneakers you don't want. But like there's something I feel like something's around the corner which is going to change the way we look at sneakers or to change the way people purchase, because a lot of sneakers are sitting at this moment in time, and call it the post COVID syndrome, or call it the price syndrome, but something is happening, and we're in the midst of. I think we're in the midst of change at the moment, definitely.
Yeah.
But
let's hope so.
And on
Hopefully.
that note, we are going to wrap up the podcast because it was an interesting conversation with you, Jenny, and it was great finally for us to get a female sneakerhead on board to have a discussion. First time, and it won't be the last time, because Jenny, you will be coming on hopefully a countless number of times, and we will have. Hopefully, we can get a couple of other female sneakers to join at the same time. We'll have an open discussion, and we'll talk more, because I know we didn't mention that you were actually a UK 9. Was it 9 or 9.5?
9.
Yeah,
it's a 9. Big feet guy.
So picking up sneakers is similar to when we pick up sneakers, because you can actually go for the average size. But we'll definitely have hopefully we'll have another couple of female sneakerheads come on board which aren't in our size range, and we can have that open discussion, and we will definitely bring you back on. But I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. So Q, do you want to wind us down, and we can let our pal you have the rest of the Sunday.
They should have never gave you soundboards. That's what. Nah. But yeah, we really do appreciate Jenny coming on this week. We got to have a lot more conversations that we wouldn't have had without Jenny. So we appreciate that. We appreciate everybody 100%. For tuning in. As TJ would say, we hope everybody have a great day, a great week, a great month, and we hope everybody can cop all the Jordan 1 Mid SEs that they want, because everybody deserve all the Jordan 1 Mid SEs that they like. You feel me?
And give that kid the sneaker he wants for Christmas, Nike. Peace out for now. Peace.